We've been gardening since we moved here in the spring of 2006. We've had a lot of help doing that through Blue Sky, and we got some business training. I also was making jams and pickles and everything, and they had a consultant who understood the food regulations in California and gave me a lot of help about what kind of permit and all that kind of thing.
We have other customers, the restaurant, Buckhorn, they really like the freshness, and so they're really promoting our products, and these people buying jams, fresh foods.
Blue Sky was able to facilitate a course on value chains. And they did it not just for ag, but they did it for Cuyama's economic development. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What do we have to offer? What do we need?
Cuyama is a food desert. We're not growing food for our local community. So you see a lot of movement in food. It's been trucked, it's been driving all over.
The farmers markets, you have to travel 65 miles in either direction to get to them. Supermarkets, the closest is 30 miles away.
That's why came up this idea to have a network where people realize you can grow things in Cuyama in an area where there's not a lot of water, where sometimes it's 100 degrees, it requires a little effort, but it's rewarding because you have fresh food.
We were trying to figure out where a center would be where we could have a central drop, and Blue Sky said, well, we've got a fridge. And during COVID, that's worked out really well.
When we get orders, we're bringing food, but part of the food has been picked the same morning. It's fresh. This is not a one-man operation, it's a family business. We're completing each other. I have a lot of experience or knowledge how to grow, but there's this market area, this communication with people, this accountability, so we're sticking together. That's really important that we can complement each other.
My mother always canned. I got an old pickle book from her. It's got all her notes in it and all her own recipes that she got from friends. They had some really interesting pickles in there, and there's a turmeric pickle.
I hated totally broccoli. Meg loves broccoli. She was giving me broccoli and ours tastes like rubber. And then I decided, well, you like broccoli, well, I'm gonna try to grow it. And I was so impressed with the difference in taste. And now I'm a big fan of my broccoli.
Sweet corn. People call us before it's hardly planted. It's like, when is the sweet corn gonna be ready?
We have to buy plants out of a different environment like Taft, which is much hotter, or Santa Maria, which is much colder. And when the plants come here as a seedling, they're very much stressed. So we cannot plant them right away. We have to adapt them to this environment. So the idea came to start little seedlings and then we can sell them out.
This new thing that we tried called tetragonia, which is kind of like a spinach. We had no idea what it was, but it was heat tolerant, so we planted it, it grew well, and people really like it.
We're in a water deficit area, so we're using rainwater instead of letting it run away. And then we're installing a little drip system. Now we hope that there is going to be young people also one day who takes over, and they can learn from us. As we get more experience, we're sharing also the experience with other people.